Hi. Okay, so we started this YouTube channel thinking that we would do videos for our friend and family during our trip. And it never occurred to us that people who didn't know us might watch some of our videos. So it has been asked that we introduce ourselves, which we just didn't do. So we'll do that. I'm Kari.
I'm Josh.
And we don't know if we'll continue these videos once we get back from our trip. We don't know what we're going to do with them really, but we're having fun so far. Our trip is 28 days.
28 days, a bit over 7,000 kilometres, plus touristy stuff.
Plus touristy stuff, yeah. We decided to do our trip a little bit differently. We initially arranged it and had it all planned out when we lived in Melbourne. And then we moved to WA, to Mandurah in WA. So to complete the trip in the time frame, which was 28 days, we needed to leave our Goldfield Sovereign camper trailer and the Jeep in Melbourne.
Yep.
So we flew to Melbourne, stayed a night at the Holiday Inn at the airport, and we had already put the camper trailer and car in storage near the airport. So the next day we just started our trip from there.
Yep.
We initially went up to Mundi, which is out past Silverton, out past Broken Hill.
Yep.
And that was for a festival. So we're there for 5 days, the Mundi Bash. If you've not done the Big Red Bash or the Mundi Bash, do them. We've got videos on those. We actually did do a blow-by-blow video and we deleted it of the Mundi Bash. All the bands, what we thought of them, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And we deleted it. And we just put up a really quick summary instead. But more than happy to go through the blow-by-blow, should you wish to hear that.
And what we liked, what we disliked about it all and stuff.
Yeah.
If you want, ask us.
Yeah. If we were going to do one of those bashes again, it would definitely be the Big Red Bash.
Up in Birdsville, fantastic. More of an adventure.
Yep.
And it's just so much better. Yeah.
It is. And we also found that at the Big Red Bash, there was a house band that was brilliant. And they played with all of the acts, apart from the big ones, that were a full band. And I think at the end we heard that they had to learn 200 songs or something like that. It was just, the MC was on stage a lot and was like just entertaining you in between bands and things. With the Mundi Bash, it was a DJ, Grandmaster Bates. And he was good, that was fine, but it just wasn't the same. We felt the vibe from getting the crowd involved by having the DJ up on stage was a bit better. Anyway, so that was that. So if you're going to do one of them, definitely choose the Big Red Bash, but make sure you get a car suitable for it. A bit more remote. We then went
We continued north through outback New South Wales, stayed in Milparinka, went through Tibooburra up to Inaminka.
Yep.
And then from there headed back down south through outback South Australia through Maree and Oodnadatta. Continued north to Alice Springs, saw my dad.
Yep.
A couple of nights there, went to Yalara, Uluru, did all that. You would have seen all the videos by now, so...
Yep. If you haven't, the videos are all listed there, all of our trips. We put them into little segments. Finished at Yalara, came back down through Agnes Creek again, stayed last night at a roadside called Onion Stop. It's not a town or anything like that. It's just the stop. It's called Onion Stop.
Free camping, as I said. Wikipedia. Wikicamps.
Wikipedia
lists all free camp spots all around the country, all different facilities. Yeah. It's fantastic. Spend $8. It's the best thing you'll ever do.
And now we're at Coober Pedy. We are in an underground motel. This is rock all around us. Which is fantastic, and we've still got a bit of a trip to go. So we've got a week, exactly. We'll be back. Today's Sunday. We'll be back next Sunday. We've got another couple of videos to go before we get home, and then we'll do a bit of a recap as well. So we have had a couple of questions. One, what do we do for facilities like toilets and showers?
In the free camping spots, when there's nothing around, we find a tree.
And we take the shovel for a walk.
We take the shovel sometimes. We do have a porta potty in the camper if we get really desperate. But generally it's it's bush camping.
Yeah.
You dig a hole if you need to. Make sure you fill it up. Dispose of your toilet paper.
Yeah.
All that sort of stuff.
We haven't had an issue. I have food intolerances, and that created an issue. And we've been on the road for 3 weeks, and I've had to use that porta potty desperately once. That's in our. We've done a review of our camper, and the porta potty doesn't feature, but it's in there. We also have a shower, which we have not taken out of the box. We have a hot water service. We have not taken out of the box. We are really kind of roughing it. That's there if we want it. We prefer to boil the water and then put it in the sink or in the bucket and do the dishes that way. We prefer to wait until we're at a paid camp with facilities where we can have a shower. So we didn't shower for the first 10 days until we got to Milparinka.
Yeah.
And then we showered, because there was nothing at the Mundi Festival. There were toilets, but there was no showers. And so, then it was another 4 or 5 days, 6 days before we showered at Dad's in Alice Springs. We did have showers in straight away at Yalara, and we've obviously got a shower in the motel room here now. So it doesn't bother us. We use baby wipes. We just
be dirty. Be with nature.
It's just dust. It's not gross. It's just dust. Although when you do go for a shower at one of these places that has facilities, by the time you get from the shower block back to your camper trailer, you feel all sort of dusty and dirty again anyway. So it's just such a dry area in the middle of Australia. So it's not really, the showers are great while you're in the shower, but you feel pretty dirty straight afterwards anyway.
A lot of the towns we go through, there are towns or roadhouses. You can use their facilities too, or maybe toilets, but so it's no big deal.
Yeah, we haven't. It's good. Another question we got is, how many fights have we had? 0. Have we had a fight?
No, but there was the time
What
when...
was the time? Did you get mad at me for something?
You kept hogging the sheets.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if we ever have a fight, it's going to be over the damn bed sheets.
We haven't had a fight. It's been really good, actually. It's been fun.
Nah, we haven't had a fight. But last night, those bed sheets, it was cold. And he just, no. Anyway, it's surprisingly because, I do snore a lot. There you go. It's on camera. I've admitted it. I keep telling him their nighttime love songs to him, but he just doesn't listen. So it's a wonder we haven't had a fight. But no, we actually haven't. But we don't tend to fight.
No.
We don't. We're just not a fighty couple.
No.
So it's not.
Yeah.
We don't get cross at each other very often. And we don't snap at each other. So it's not.
I give her chips, she's happy.
Yeah, just feed me. That's all I care about. What were the other questions that we had? Oh, how did we decide to go to the places we've gone to? That's up to him. That was all up to you, wasn't it?
Yeah, I guess it stemmed from we wanted to do the Monday Bash. So originally leaving from Melbourne, so we headed north, and then we wanted to go to Alice Springs to see my dad as well. And we had a time frame. We had 4 weeks, and I thought, well, we're in that general area. Why don't we spend a bit more time exploring? So that's why I really wanted to go to Inaminka. It's just something I heard about and seen on YouTube and Facebook and stuff. And then little places, you get in these Facebook groups and they suggest places. There's country pub camping, free camping spots all around the place. And people put things up and you look at them, they're really cool. So, and there was a lot of the iconic tracks like the Strzelecki track, the Birdsville track, which we did 500 metres of, the Unadata track, the Pink Roadhouse, all that sort of stuff. Yalara, of course.
Yeah. And I wanted to come here to Coober Pedy because I saw it on the map and I was like, always wanted to go there.
Yeah.
And love opals, so just wanted to come here. So
and then heading across to WA now, we if you've ever seen pictures of the Nullarbor, there's the cliffs on the Australian Bight, which are just 100 metres high, sheer cliffs straight down. I want to camp on the top of that, and we're going to.
Apparently you can, so we're going to.
That's
so we'll show you photos and videos of that as well.
What else?
There were other questions, but I've forgotten them, I'm sorry. But that's us. So we put ourselves down as Ha Ha Adventures, just because you need to have a name for your channel. Both of our surnames start with HAR, and we've quite often just referred to ourselves as Ha Ha. So, we're Ha Ha Adventures. I'm Kari.
I'm Josh.
That's us. I hope you enjoyed what we've been up to.
Yeah.
We are back at Agnes Creek, which we stayed at on the way up. We really like it here. We're not in the same spot. Someone was in our spot, so we're not as close to the dry creek bed as what we had been last time. Josh is off in that direction somewhere, looking for little bits of firewood and probably enjoying his few minutes on his own. Flies are bad here, but we're looking for the budgies. That's what we like about this area, and apparently there's lots of budgies here. We haven't seen anything last trip or this trip. Lots of little zebra finches, lots of other native birds, but not the budgies that we want. Well, that I want. They're my favourite. Last time we saw them was actually out at Boulia. So we're all set up. Got a little bit of a wonky door there on the camper trailer. We can't seem to fix that no matter what angle we go on. We always end up with the zip a little bit wonky, so we think it's a manufacturing fault. Let's blame that anyway. On the other side of that bush right there, there's a 3 vans all put together, but that bush is a really nice sort of sight break so that we can't actually see them. Makes us feel like we're here all on our own, which is always nice. And yeah, somewhere down there, Josh wandered off. If he doesn't come back in about 15 minutes, we go looking. We are at Coober Pedy. Hopefully we look clean because we've just showered.
Oh, so nice, so fresh, fluffy.
We're staying in an underground motel, which is really cool, so we'll show some photos and videos of that as well. We're heading out to a place called the Breakaways. I think that's the obviously English name, but I think the Aboriginal name is Canku. Not really sure what's there.
It's out near the Painted Desert. They've had a lot of movies made out here. Mad Max, Priscilla, something else he said too.
Probably that Australian one with Hugh, what's his name, and Nicole, what's her name. Anyway, nothing on the road on the way out. It's very very flat. Coming into Coober Pedy, for those who haven't been here, you see a whole lot of like dirt mounds everywhere where they're mining for opals. We will go looking for opals soon, but just not in the ground. We're going to go to the shops. And then we're just going to explore Coober Pedy, really, aren't we?
Yeah, check out some of the sites, maybe check out a museum.
Yeah.
Walk down some mine shafts.
And then have dinner either at a pizza place or a bar and grill. Not too sure yet, but that'll be nice.
Yeah.
We've really had bar and grill every night on the hot fire, haven't we? On our hot plate. Yeah. So we'll see. But I'm really excited to be at Coober Pedy because this is one of the ones that I wanted to do.
Yeah.
I love opals. They are my favourite gem. Oh, this is our turn off, I think. So yeah, we're only here one night. Not everything's open today. It's a Sunday, so not everything is open.
Oops, sorry.
That noise was just everything falling over in the back after we took our bags out, and now it's got compacted in really hard. So yeah, we'll do a bit more of an exploration tomorrow before we leave. I don't think we've got an early start, so we can have a look around a little bit more. I'm just going to show you how flat and strange this ground is, or this land is. This is the view you see as you go along the main highway into Coober Pedy. So lots of dirt mounds signifying where they've been mining for opals. I don't profess to know anything about opal mining, but there's no holes in the ground, so I didn't really understand what was going on there. But it just goes for miles and miles as you come on in, even around the Coober Pedy signs. We always like the decorative signs, so we always take photos of them signifying where the town starts. We decided to get the full experience of Coober Pedy and stay in an underground motel. We've chosen this one. So the walls of our room are rock, the ceiling's rock. It's pretty cool actually. We wanted that whole experience of it. All of the motels, not all of the motels, but the ones that are underground are put into the side of the hill. They don't look like much from the outside, but they're pretty darn cool. You'll notice that we've taken lots of photos of signs, but we do love them in these towns. They put a lot of effort into their signs. This was out the front of the opal shop that we went to, and this is the end result of that shopping expedition. So love my new opal ring. This is just a normal street in Coober Pedy. The high fences stop all the dust and whatnot going through. They're not crazy house-proud people. They are just here to get the job done, really. But yeah, typical street in Coober Pedy. Lots of high fences, lots of aircon and stuff like that too.
And this is the view from the driveway of our motel, which is an underground motel. That white screen there is for the drive-in movies. Very industrial kind of area, which you'd expect. It's a mining town. Everything's a similar colour, and there's lots of dust everywhere. But it's somewhat beautiful. I quite like it.